In a galaxy of Jedi legends, Force-wielding warriors and chosen ones, one man stands apart, not because he's the strongest, but because he's just like us. This is the story of Cassian Andor, rebel, spy, survivor, and possibly the most relatable hero Star Wars has ever given us. Cassian wasn't born to fulfill some ancient prophecy. He wasn't trained by Jedi or guided by the Force. He's not the chosen one. He's just a man who made choices in a galaxy that didn't care if he lived or died. He was ripped from his home, he grew up under occupation, and he learned early on that survival meant doing things that don't fit neatly into good or evil. That's something we all understand, living in a world that demands compromise and hoping to still find purpose. Cassian isn't noble in the traditional sense. He lies, he kills, he runs when he has to. But through those cracks, something more honest shines. He doesn't pretend to be a hero, he earns it, bit by bit, mission by mission. In a universe filled with mythic figures, Cassian reminds us that sometimes the most heroic act is choosing to fight at all. The Clone Wars, the Empire's rise, the crushing reality of fascism, Cassian doesn't brush trauma aside, he carries it with him. Andor doesn't glamorize the rebellion, it shows us the cost. The cost of watching friends disappear, of being hunted, of not knowing if anything will ever really change. That's real, that's human. And that's why we feel every moment he takes a step forward. Cassian doesn't start as a leader, he starts as a survivor, but slowly, painfully, he becomes something more. Through rebellion, through connection, through loss, he becomes someone who believes, not in himself, but in others, in the idea that even the smallest actions matter. He doesn't save the galaxy alone, but without him, the Death Star plans never make it off of Scarif. Cassian Andor doesn't get a medal, he doesn't get a parade. He gets a final moment of peace, knowing his sacrifice might mean something. And maybe that's the most powerful kind of heroism. Quiet, unsung, but utterly necessary. In a time when truth is blurred and hope feels distant, Cassian reminds us that being heroic doesn't mean being perfect. It means showing up, choosing the fight, and doing what we can, even when it hurts. Cassian Andor is us, and that's why he matters. Thanks for watching. Did you enjoy the Andor seasons? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and as always, subscribe and follow for more Star Wars content.